And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the mound here today, Zac Gallen. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to go here. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Shohei on the go. Line drive. Come on. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Here is Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And gone. His 9th homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Outside.
Out.
He goes down looking. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Back here at Chase Field and towing the slab, Tony Gonsolin. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The Dodgers off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job to take that inside pitch and pull it into the gap. He could have easily spun off of it or just been tied up. He stayed short to the baseball, and he was thinking triple right out of the box. Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Gonsolin fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. That's a strike. 0-1.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
That clips the corner. And ring him up. says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And now he's got a real chance at stranding that leadoff triple.
Yeah, back-to-back strikeouts, and now the scoring probability goes way down, and he's just got to focus, execute a couple more pitches, and can walk back to the dugout and breathe a sigh of relief.
Runner at third, 2 away. Gonsolin turns, fires. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. New inning getting started. Leading off, Max Muncy. Gallen back to work. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One of the things amazing with Zac, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. Paz batting sixth in today's lineup. And he's usually in right, today starting in left. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground to first. Goes to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Smith collects, fires to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Now a chance for Gabriel Moreno. Up the middle, on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. puts it in the air out towards left center. Pajes under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers. Top half of the 3rd inning. Miguel Rojas at the plate. That one hit to right. Smith on the move. Brings it in. And there's one away. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective.
Now batting, the designated
So the
hitter,
lineup flips
Shohei
over.
Ohtani.
And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 2-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. In the air, right field. And it drops in. And Freddie Freeman with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground right side, Marte sends it to first. 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning, Alec Thomas now. One of the notes on Tony Gonsolin that's fun. He likes cats. I think on his glove it says the Cat Man. First pitch misses. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
Ball 2. Hey.
Next offering is fouled back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, right field. Betts on the move. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. He tripled the lead off the bottom of the first, but they weren't able to get him home. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Swinging a foul straight back. 1-1 now.
Ball 2.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in the dirt. And strike 2.
3-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in the desert, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Will Smith. First pitch, not close. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Fouled off left side.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard. Had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Max
Here's Max Muncy. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch swinging.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Going, gone. He'll touch them all. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 out, base is empty. Digging in, Andy Pajes. Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Foul ball there. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Haesung Kim. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom four. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Ketel Marte.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, one up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Smith takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Ball 3.
That one misses. Ball 3. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swings through that one.
Full count. 3-2.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. And the slider just misses.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, and that's just foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the fifth. There's the shortstop at the plate. Miguel Rojas. Gallen back to work. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Thomas makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Ohtani,
1-0.
30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Corbin Burns up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Ginkel getting loose as well. And the 1-0.
Hey.
Rojas at first, one gone. And that
2-1.
skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That
We got
one
a full
misses.
count.
3-2 now. On the ground, right side, and it gets by him. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Clearly seeing the ball
Up next,
very well
for the
in this one.
Dodgers,
There's something
right
about
fielder,
pulling one down the
Mookie
line and
Betts.
shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Zac Gallen won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Pitching for the
So out of the pen
Diamondbacks.
for the Diamondbacks, Corbin
Number
Burns.
39.
He has a great slider
Corbin
with tons of
Burns.
movement. Grounds one to short. That's a base hit as a run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Now batting third
So
baseman,
one out with 2
Max
aboard.
Muncy.
Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2
Just not
strikes.
able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him. That's the second out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you
0-1's the
can't
count.
get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch
Now batting,
strikeout. He can do
the
whatever he
catcher,
wants with the baseball right
Gabriel
now.
Moreno.
Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Right through there for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some
0-1.
fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle, Rojas. Throws to first. Gets the catcher by a step. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fly to left his first time. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The Dodgers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's outside. 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers. Sung Kim. That misses the zone. 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson preparing to come on if needed. Ginkel, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That to right. And that'll get down for a hit. And now 2 aboard. And now James Outman. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. That misses. 1-2 to count.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Up and in. The count now 2-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that'll load the bases.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And that one gets past the catcher. But all the runners hold. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Mookie now. There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 9-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Double into the gap. And that
Pitching for
one
the
out runner at
Diamondbacks.
second. So now it's Freddie
Number
Freeman.
67.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Hey.
This one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And strike one to the catcher.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
This to third. Suarez zips it across, and they get the out on Smith. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us Alex Vesia into the game.
Big
Number
swing and miss
51.
stuff right here, Boog. Averaging
Alex
more than one
Vesia.
strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Every
0-2
once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player.
That's a
If,
ball.
say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
Now batting,
he
left
did
fielder,
such a nice job of
Andy
pulling his
Pajes.
hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So a man aboard, and next for LA, Andy Pajes. And that one fouled off. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Outside low. Now 1 and 2. Muncy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim, 1 for 3. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And it's 0-1. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Miguel Rojas now at the plate. Foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top half of inning number 7. The shortstop takes the ball. And that is cut on and missed. Now 1 and 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That misses. Now 2 and 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw in, but it's offline. Thomas quickly gets it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. 1 down. James Outman will hit next. That's outside, and that's ball 1. And he swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. First and third, 1 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Manager at it.
Now
Pitching change here, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ripped to third and caught.
That is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Mookie Betts.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here.
Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Line drive. And it gets down for a base hit. Coming home. The relay. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
Back here in the desert, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Smith stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now
They made that
batting,
double play look
third
so easy,
baseman,
but it was far
Josh
from routine.
Naylor.
That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Josh Naylor getting ready to hit. Fly ball to right. Betts hauls it in to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ginkel back to work. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Fought off foul. Ginkel, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. In the air, right side. Smith has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
2
Max
outs, base is
Muncy.
empty. Now, Max Muncy. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Love to
0-1.
see it. Power versus power right there.
On the ground to the left, Suarez slings it across, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 11-0. Back here at Chase Field, here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And that is out of play.
Ball. 1-1.
Now a fly ball to right center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Inside, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-2 the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't.
And the Dodgers.
Pitching for
Kirby
Los Angeles.
Yates comes on now.
Number 38.
And he's got a nice lead to work
Kirby
with, so he
Yates.
should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No
He
balls,
finds
2
himself in a
strikes.
tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail in this one 11-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Now batting.
Hesung
second
Kim
baseman,
steps to the
Hesung
plate for the
Kim.
Dodgers. He's been a great free agent sign. And that one wrapped foul. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout,
Now
all
batting,
fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of
Miguel
confidence in that
Rojas.
pitch right now.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and a quick out number 1. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
First pitch just misses.
Ball 1,
The
no strike.
Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's
2
in the dirt.
balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off
2
speed
balls,
there.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get
Now
on
batting,
plane with that pitch. It's
designated
breaking
hitter,
down and in, and you've got to
Corbin
find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Carroll in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
11-0 your final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.